Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? This is Rogue Quant 1 with a special guest straight in from the East Coast, JFK, Rogue Quant 2. How you doing?
Hey, this is Short Guy from New York. I also go by Rogue Quant 2, and we're here to break down the SPY. We're seeing a lot of action on the various indicators. One of them.
Give us a couple of steps. Give me a couple of steps.
Well, one thing that concerns me right off the top is the RSI. Looks like it's rolling over, and that combined with on-balance volume analysis is signaling a possible topping of the market. So,
what about those dojis and the LCD?
I know the crowd is long, but and you can't see me, but I'm a short guy.
What about those dojis up at the top? We've seen all-time highs on the SPY.
Well, when we got a couple of dojis in a row and followed by a low close doji, which takes out the last previous closes, that's usually a sign for, let's just say, a wee bit of caution.
We might be heading into some headwinds coming into October, especially the fact that if you think about October 1987, big crash. October 1997, Asian flu caused by currency issues stemming from Thailand, spreading throughout the globe. 2007, October 2007, a market sell-off leading into one of the great recessions of all time. Now we're 10 years later in October 2017. I wonder if all those iPhone 10s are going to be selling us. I wonder how the economy will be doing in a week or so when reports from earnings start.
Well, you make a good point. I do think it could also be a head fake, though, this time, and we might miss it by a year. But certainly the market's been on a tear, but there's a lot of...
Trump's protectionist policies have put the market on a bull run.
Well, it's also just the optimism that he's created, at least in the business community, and with the dwindling regulations, people maybe are a little more optimistic about the future. But
big tax cuts too. Big tax cuts.
You remember the problem. The problem is that all that's priced in already. So if things don't go perfectly, like the perfect wedding that never happens, if things don't go perfectly, then we could be in for a bit of a bloodbath. Just remember, when everyone's in the long crowd, the short guy is not going to face those headwinds, and that's me, short guy.
Short guy. So you're saying you're long some puts? So you're maybe 251 SPYs, the October 20th monthlies?
Let me put it like this: don't be long.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Rogue Quant 2 straight in off the LBC from the JFK, coming straight at you from the East Coast. Now we're down here somewhere on the West Coast, and we're looking at the SPY, specifically all-time highs being hit on low volume with very high price volume on the SPY. We see the dojis coming in. We see the low close doji that came in 2 days ago on Thursday. It took out the last three closes of the previous three candlesticks on this chart. And as you can see, we're on lower volume. So with the RSI topping out, even the basic trader 101, the MACD sort of rolling over. We can even see the stochastic starting and heading into the headwinds of October. A lot of hedge funds want to just take some of those profits.
Let's take something off the top
before the end of the year. If they're an LP, they have a
pretty good year. It's been a pretty good year from a lot of people, a lot better than people expected. You can be sure that those profits are coming off the table.
Off the table is what we're about to do. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's the wee hours of the morning. We've been hacking HTC Vive, Android, a whole bunch of other different systems to get our stuff up and running, and we have lots of success, and I hope you do too in the markets. Stay cautious. You might want to protect your portfolio with some puts. Think about it, talk to your broker, and have a great night.